speaking on influential, let's see if you can answer this. Who do you personally think like the most influential rapper of all time is in hip hop? Who has the most influence?
Of hip hop?
Yes, of all time.
Tupac.
You think Tupac has the most influence
Uh-huh.
over every other artist in that time?
From when Pac passed away, from Master P and his whole crew, from because you could feel the energy. Everybody was sounding like Pac. And then anything that was street, when you hear people saying my adversaries, and there was certain words Pac said, a lot of people said that. Boosie come from that, T.I. come from that. I can go on and on. There's a lot of rappers was influenced by Tupac.
Okay.
You know what I mean? And even the thug mentality. Look, thugger.
Thug, yeah.
So when you hear thug, you hear Tupac. When you hear revolutionary, you hear Tupac. When you hear about balling, you hear Tupac.
So you think Tupac like kind of, I don't want to say invented, but he kind of, you know, with what far as like the gangster rap goes, he kind of took it and ran with it.
It wasn't gangster rap. I think his
You don't think it's gangster rap?
No, I think it's reality rap.
Okay.
Because you got, I mean, now you start saying gangster, then that's when you know you just putting in work. With Pop wasn't putting in work like that. Pop had instant situations.
Okay.
So that caused him to get almost violated, that he had to put work in, or he felt that some way that he got involved in. But he was, you know, from what I've seen, I'm only speaking from what I've seen and how I look at it. Somebody else might have a different outlook, but I still think Pac is the most influential rapper.
You think he's more influential than Lil Wayne?
See, you talking about for the South.
I'm just talking about rap.
I'm talking about for all rappers.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Because Wayne brought a lot of crew, like from when he dropped that. What was that album he dropped when Gilly wrote on it? That's when it started catching that real fire.
What, the Carter? Which one? Which one of the Carters?
The ones. First one.
Okay.
That's when you start feeling Wayne and everybody was following the new generation. Right? But, you know, everybody got their era. Maybe I'm wrong about what I say about Tupac, because we got so many eras, like 96 from 2000, from 2005 to 2010. It's every 5 years is a flipper artist.
Yeah, so you're probably gonna have to do that, like we said before, with like the best like the best rappers. You're gonna have to go by era as well, because for the most influential rapper, you could also say Run DMC was very influential as far as rapping goes.
Well, different time.
Because you got Run DMC, like you said, you got Tupac. Then you could even say 50 Cent is very influential.
All big time, because a lot of people would. But 50 had his own lane, though. You know, you just couldn't do him. You could tell. But
a lot of artists is influenced by him.
Tupac
for sure
influenced 50.
Okay.
Tupac influenced Ja Rule.
Yeah.
Tupac influenced DMX in a way. You've seen it.
Okay.
And I'm not saying lyrically, but you could see he was influenced. We say influential, right?
Who you think would influence Tupac?
Well, you said it. He was a lot of the a lot of the 80 artists. You know what I'm saying? You know, he was talking about, you know, Rakim. He did it for the old school. He did it for, this is for the old school. And he went out and did that. So, yeah, you got a lot of rappers that were influencing people.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Think I guess you could say Young Thug could be kind of influential.
That's Lil Wayne. He from Lil Wayne branch for me.
Yeah, I think Thug came in. His Thug influence came from, like, I want to say, like you said, from Wayne. And
that was
under
Wayne.
Thug came. I feel like we got the Little Babies. That came influence from Young Thug to a certain extent.
Yeah.
Same thing with Chief Keef. He influenced a lot of the drill rap, a lot of the rap music we hear today.
Yeah. I don't know.
I feel like he's one of the most influential rappers of our time.
I don't know. It's weird. You just, like I say, every 5 years it's a change of a new artist. Yeah, and it is, because you can say Gucci influenced so many people.
Yeah,
You
Jeezy
could
too.
say Jeezy influenced a lot of people. You could say Wayne influenced a lot of people.
What's the name? Who else is from down south?
You could say
Three Stacks,
Future. Yeah,
Future too.
Future. So it's artists that's out there that's doing it. But
Yeah,
it's weird.
they all doing their thing. But yeah, I personally think I say probably to agree with you, probably Tupac, because when you hear a lot of these rappers say who they listen to or who they got their style from, it always stems back to Tupac or who's their top five.
Well, see,
Tupac.
Tupac was influential. Big was lyrical,
Yeah,
right? And there was nothing. Big was special as you knew him and as an MC, right? But just to influence somebody, Pac was influencing the world.
yeah, for sure.
You don't find too many artists like that that was speaking socially, speaking street-wise, thug-wise, Black Panther-wise, and you call it what you want. With the boy had his hand on the game.
You ever think we'll see an artist like that again? That
Never. Never.
Because
Never.
I wasn't born during that time, but from what I've seen, he had an
Never.
impact worldwide.
Never. There'll be another art. That's like Michael Jackson. There'll never be another artist like Prince. There'll never be another artist like Prince.
Yeah, for sure.
Because what they brought to the game and who they influenced.
Yeah.
Now you want to talk some influential.
Uh-huh.
Look at those guys.
Yeah, those are like one of most
They
influential
influence. I mean, decades of people,
music
and artists.
Yeah.
You can't even that's crazy.
Yeah, it is. It is.